I don't know what to say, y'all. Like, if you got kids, make sure you help your kids foster their imagination. Let them be a kid. If you lost your dream, your imagination, go find it. We back, we back. Y'all thought the battle with Skepta was gonna stop us from listening to Joyner? I told y'all we was gonna react to the album. We're doing song by song because you dropped a lot of videos, so at this point, it doesn't make sense to do the entire album review. But we're gonna react to Joyner, man. Y'all know what it is. It's your guy Gene, and we here again. We got Joyner Lucas up with Butterfly Effect off his album ADHD 2. This probably gonna be a vibe, man. Listen, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and as always, pull up a chair, grab a seat. Joyner, you up, my boy. Rolls Royce is fire. It's in the White Noise video too, I think.
If I could travel back into time, probably go sit in my spaceship. Colorful lights on the inside to brighten my frowning faces. Got the radio loud when it's in dry, 'cause I ain't tryna hear frustrations. Floating on clouds in the sky with an imagination.
Hold on. That band is back from White Noise. I think that's the same band from White Noise. And they bodied that song. And already off the rip with Butterfly Effect. If y'all know about the Butterfly Effect, it's something that happens in the past that affects the future, or like the future affects the past. Vice versa. It's like a whole time loop. It can mess things up or it can make things better, but it's just the results of decisions made and not made. So I'm interested to see where he goes with this.
I crank the engine up and take a trip to see stars. Sit on top of the moon, build a mansion on Mars.
Hold on, my fault.
I crank the engine on clouds in the sky with an imagination. I crank the engine up and take a trip to see stars. Sit on top of the moon, build a mansion on Mars. Take me back to when I had no pain and gentle scars. Remember when I was a young and wasn't stressing at all. Someone there to catch me every time that I fall. Someone there with me in my every beck and call. Way before you met me with no problems I could solve. Swear that I would trade it all. I go back in time, in time. I'll fly to another dimension to make this right, this right. Kill all this mental tension that makes me fight, me fight. It's the only way I know I'ma be alright tonight, tonight. If the butterfly effect only made this right. Roll the window down.
See? Yo, like it's crazy because yeah, this about to be a straight therapy song, yo, because when you get older, depending on like your experiences and how you let the world affect you, what you think and everything, all of your imagination that you had when you was a child, you lose it. And then what? You just become that adult that's working to pay bills, a 9 to 5, and you tell yourself that that's satisfactory because you're moving on in life. But what happened to that dream, man? What happened to that dream you had? What happened to the imagination that just made you smile? And I get it. I know some people say imagination doesn't pay bills, but it does. How do we get Apple, right? The iPad. How do we get these game systems? Somebody imagined it and they started working on it. So what are you imagining that you probably could work on and bring to the world?
When I'm up high, like the fresh air when I'm flying. Drive me crazy sometimes. I'd rather sit alone in the silence. Count my seat when I get tired. Light something up when I'm vibing. Floating on clouds in the sky. Fall asleep under the horizon. I crank the engine up and take a trip to see stars. Sit on top of the moon, build a mansion on Mars. Take me back to when I had no pain and gentle scars. Remember when I was a young and wasn't stressing at all. I would change the pieces to the puzzle with your heart. If I could do it over, take it back to what it was. Back before we ever made mistakes from a start. If I could only trade it all, I'll go back in time, in time.
Ah, he grooving.
Another dimension to make this right, this right. Kill all this mental tension that makes me fight.
See, kill all this. If I could go back and do it right, kill all this mental tension. And you think about ADHD, right? He's talking about, and he has a song called Anxiety as well too. Kill all this mental tension. Like I said before, when the world starts putting these things in you, what you're supposed to do, who you're supposed to be, how you're supposed to do it, that creates all that mental tension, and you lose those childlike dreams, and that's why like I'm a father of two, and yo, it's tough, man. It's a blessing, but it's tough because there's a very thin line of raising my son to be prepared for the world, but also not killing his joy. So, yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's the only way I know I'ma be alright tonight. The butterfly effect only made this right. I used to sit inside my room on the floor, trying to build a fort, use a blanket as a door. Cardboard boxes, drawing pictures on the board. At the times I felt rich, even though we was really poor. Imaginary friends, niggas thought that I was nuts. But I was only 10 and everyone was out of touch. Dream about the Benz every time I caught the bus. I used to watch the other kids, and now them kids are watching us.
Nah, this dad really made me think about my son. Like I got two boys, and yeah, like my son, he's 6, still young, and his imagine, and you know what's crazy? Because even right now, they're not used this day and age, they're not used to kids having an imagination when they play anymore because they give them the tablet, they're on the iPad, they're on the phone. My son does both. I'm gonna be honest, but we kept him away from electronic devices as long as possible. But his imagination is so crazy. He does build forts. He built forts and all of that. And I built him a car. I built him a house out of cardboard for Christmas one year because I want to have that imagination. Like, look, this is what we could do. And look, life, like we're good right now. Like he's growing up completely different from me, but just like listen to this verse that I rewinded back. It's like yeah, like kids or people probably look at you or look at him different because he's not the norm. And I'm like, yo, like kids should not be raised on technology. They should understand it and learn it. But his imagination, his play, like yeah, he's a child. Like that's how he's gonna grow and create those things, man, and find out the life that's for him. So
Cardboard boxes, drawing pictures on the board. At the times I felt rich, even though we was really poor. Imaginary friends, niggas thought that I was nuts. But I was only 10 and everyone was out of touch. Dream about the Benz every time I caught the bus. I used to watch the other kids, and now them kids are watching us. But sometimes I feel like a butterfly with broken wings. 'Cause even if it's still flying, they don't float the same. I often think about the past way before the fame, and how I used to cope with pain, and why a nigga overcame. It's weighing heavy on my skull. I wish I knew the pressure was so heavy for my soul. If I could do it over, I'd trade everything I own, take back everything I know. If I could only trade it all, I'd go back in time.
see, he now Joyner was that kid. He's saying he would trade it all to go back, right? To not even do it different because he had the imagination, right? He was, but probably just stand even 10 toes down even more on what he believed in.
I'll fly to another dimension and make this right. I kill all this mental tension and make me fight. It's the only way I know to be alright tonight. The butterfly effect only made this right.
Yeah, man. Tully, y'all know what it is. Tully. Yeah, show Tully. Yeah. Yeah, I know, man. Every Joyner song, I never stop it until it shows Tully. Just to, you know what I'm saying, show love to what he's put his heart and soul into along with the music. And yeah, man, just, I don't know what to say, y'all. Like, if you got kids, make sure you help your kids foster their imagination. Let them be a kid. If you lost your dream, your imagination, go find it. Because we only here. I hate to sound like that, but we really only here for a short time, yo. So ask yourself, what are you doing with your time? And what are you allowing to take up your mental space that don't even matter? Like all the outside noise don't matter. Find a life that's for you, live it, love those that you're supposed to love, and go from there, man. But yeah, let me get off my soapbox, yo. But like listen to the words, like listen to the words. Rewind this track back and listen. Alright? Listen, man, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, man. We gotta catch you on the next one. Later.